U.S. Census data shows that median household incomes dropped in 17 states last year. The decline comes as inflation continues to drive up the cost of goods and services. So joining us now is Aimee Picchi. I haven't spoken to you in a really long time, and I realize that I'm stumbling on your word. Picchi, like Peaky Blinders, on your last name, rather. She's an associate manager, managing editor for CBS MoneyWatch. I'm so sorry about that, Aimee. What did you find led to the decline of median household income?
Yeah, so there are kind of two things going on here. Number one, there was the end of pandemic benefits in 2022. So before that, we had stimulus checks, we had the expanded child tax credit that put real dollars in people's pockets. That expired last year. That wasn't there. And then secondly, there was just the impact of inflation. You know, we hit the highest inflation of 40 years last year, and wages just weren't keeping up. So what we saw was median household income declined, and in 17 states, that was measurable. Most states had no significant change, and there were only 5 where households saw actually an increase in income last year. So most Americans were flat to down in their median income last year.
What regions and demographics were impacted most by the decline?
Yeah, so this is really interesting because we see there are kind of 2 areas that are affected. One is the upper Midwest. That's like Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin. And I just will point out that many of these states are swing states. And then secondly, we have New England, which are more liberal states, you know, Vermont, New Hampshire. That's where we saw those biggest dips. And one reason why these states could have been impacted more is just regional inflation, but also these states tend to be older. And we saw last year that senior citizens were really hit. There was a huge increase in poverty among senior citizens last year, with basically, Social Security not really keeping up with inflation. So that could be another reason why those states were hit.
So this might explain why so many people are feeling sort of down about the economy, because, President Biden keeps kind of trying to tout his Bidenomics and pulls out all these different reports that indicate that we have this robust economy. But if people aren't feeling it, then it doesn't matter if you call it Bidenomics or Celebrateonomics or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's not going to work. But this might be part of the reason. They're not seeing their incomes go up the way that they hoped.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, the thing is, like, if you want a job, there are jobs. The job market is strong. But what we're seeing when you look at, CBS polling shows this too, is that people say inflation is their number one issue. And that makes people really down. I mean, you may have a job and have income, but it's not going as far. Inflation's down, but you go to the store and prices aren't down. It's just that prices are rising at a slower rate than they did last year. So you're not getting a bargain. You're just paying a little, that increase is not quite as much as it was last year, but you're still paying more. So that gets people really down.
Is there an indication of when wages will match the rising cost of living?
I mean, that's a great question. And we are seeing some evidence of that this year. For instance, wages in September were up 4.1%, the average wage, and inflation, we just got the numbers yesterday, the CPI numbers, inflation was up 3.7%. So that means people are getting a little bit ahead. So the economists I spoke to said, 2023, we actually could see an increase. We could see household incomes getting ahead this year, but, still have a few months left in the year. So we'll have to see how that goes.
All right, Aimee, thank you so much.
Thanks. Good to see you both.